Have you ever imagined that a small, ordinary-looking coin sitting quietly in someone's jar or wallet could actually be worth more than a mansion, more than gold, more than anything you ever dreamed of holding in your hands? Friends, today's journey is going to shake your heart, open your eyes, and make your pulse race. Because we are about to uncover 4 Lincoln Memorial cents so rare, so mysterious, and so unimaginably valuable that they can transform an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. These are not just coins. These are treasures, living pieces of American history, hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to recognize their power. Every day, people unknowingly pass them, spend them, or leave them forgotten in dusty drawers. And yet, on the global auction stage, these coins spark wars among collectors, with prices skyrocketing into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Believe me, this is not fiction, this is not exaggeration, this is the truth. And if you are lucky enough to discover even one of them in your possession, you don't just have a coin, you have a fortune, a legacy, a piece of history that will keep rising in value like a never-ending golden tide. Because in this video, right here on Hidden US Coins, you are going to witness the top 4 ultra-rare and most valuable Lincoln Memorial cents in today's auction market. Stay with me until the end, because each coin has a story that will pull you deeper and deeper into mystery, excitement, and a shocking reality that can change your life forever. First coin number 1. Our first coin takes us back to the late 1970s, a time when America was alive with change, when history was shifting, and when the humble Lincoln Memorial cent was one of the most widely circulated coins in the country. But among the billions minted, there exists one so elusive, so rare, that it has become a legend among collectors. This is the 1978 Lincoln Memorial cent without a mint mark. And trust me, this is no ordinary penny. This coin was struck during an era when the Philadelphia Mint often produced coins without mint marks. But here's where it gets fascinating. Not all 1978 cents are equal. The one without the mint mark, coupled with its unique condition, has earned a place in the Hall of Fame of rare American coins. Its body is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, the standard composition of its time. Yet, unlike the countless others in circulation, this particular coin carries black spots that shimmer like markings of history itself, giving it a distinct personality, a one-of-a-kind face that collectors crave. When you hold it, you're not just holding copper, you're holding a piece of the 1970s, a tangible reminder of America's past. Look closer, and you will see the bold Lincoln Memorial on its reverse side, crisp and commanding, reminding us of the man who preserved the Union. Every detail is a whisper of history, and every imperfection is a sign of authenticity. But what makes this coin so spectacular isn't just its composition or design, it's its rarity. Coins like this don't appear often. Most were lost in circulation, rubbed into nothingness by decades of use. To find one today, in fine condition, with that striking black-spotted beauty, is like discovering a hidden relic in a forgotten vault. Collectors worldwide hunt for this coin, because they know it isn't just about owning copper, it's about owning a treasure that grows in value every single day. And here comes the moment that makes hearts race. The current market value of this exact coin, 1978 Lincoln Memorial cent without mint mark, fine condition, with that unforgettable look, has reached a jaw-dropping $176,000 in the auction market today. Yes, you heard me right. $176,000 for a single penny that most people would overlook. That's not just a coin that's a fortune, a treasure chest squeezed into the palm of your hand. Collectors call this coin a dream, a once-in-a-lifetime find, a piece of luck that can rewrite a person's destiny. And the value? It isn't standing still. No, my friends, the demand is soaring and the price is climbing higher and higher every single day. If you hold one today, wait, protect it, guard it like the crown jewel it truly is. Because tomorrow, next month, or next year, its value may rise into heights you can't even imagine. This is not a fantasy, this is the truth. Auction houses know it, collectors know it, and now you know it. If such a coin ever crosses your path, remember this moment, remember this story, and understand the treasure you hold. Now, before we move on to the next coin, let me share a collector's tip. If you ever come across a 1978 Lincoln Memorial cent, inspect it carefully. Look for the absence of a mint mark. Study its surface. Notice any unusual toning or black spots, and never underestimate its potential. Many treasures are lost simply because people do not take the time to look. Don't let that happen to you. In conclusion, the 1978 Lincoln Memorial cent without mint mark is not just a coin, it's a legend, a fortune, and a piece of living history. Its story teaches us that treasures don't always glitter. They can be small, humble, and copper-colored, yet carry the power to change lives forever. And this is only the beginning of our journey today, because what is coming next will shock you even more. Next coin 2. Now, friends, if you thought the last coin was unbelievable, hold on tight because the next coin on our list is going to raise the stakes even higher. We are stepping into the early 1980s, a defining decade for America and for coinage itself. This was the year when the U.S. Mint made one of the most dramatic changes in Lincoln cent history, a change that turned an ordinary penny into a potential treasure chest. The year is 1982. Ronald Reagan is in the White House, the economy is shifting, technology is beginning to rise, and the Lincoln Memorial cent is in almost every American's pocket. But what most people didn't realize at the time was that the mint was about to change the very DNA of the penny itself. Up until this point, Lincoln cents were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, solid, heavy, and rich in color. But copper had become too expensive, and the mint decided to switch the composition mid-year to 97.5% zinc with only a thin copper coating. And here's where the magic lies. During this transitional period, multiple varieties were struck, with subtle differences that only sharp-eyed collectors can detect. Among them, the 1982 Lincoln Memorial cent without mint mark stands tall as one of the most mysterious, elusive, and valuable. At first glance, it looks like any other penny. Lincoln's noble profile stares proudly from the obverse, while the Lincoln Memorial stands firm on the reverse, a monument to unity and endurance. But what sets this coin apart is its lack of a mint mark. That tiny missing detail is a thunderbolt for collectors. It whispers of errors, of overlooked details in the mint's massive production line, and of rarity born from chance itself. And rarity, my friends, is what drives collectors into bidding wars that can reach astonishing heights. Imagine a simple coin from 1982, yet so few survive in very fine condition like the one we are discussing. Time has spared it, circulation has not destroyed it, and its face carries the marks of history rather than ruin. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. This coin, the 1982 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent without mint mark, in very fine condition, has a current auction market value of a staggering $162,000. Yes, over $160,000 for a coin that most people would dismiss as pocket change. But those who know, those who understand the hidden treasures of American coinage, they know this is no less than a golden key to wealth. This isn't fiction, it isn't rumor, it is the truth, and it's happening right now in today's market. The value of this coin is not static. It is increasing day by day because collectors are chasing it with unstoppable passion. Every auction sees the price climb higher, every discovery makes headlines, and every coin that comes to light is guarded like a jewel in a royal crown. If you own one, treat it as nothing less than a big treasure in your hands. And here's a tip for collectors. If you ever encounter a 1982 cent, don't toss it aside. Examine it carefully. Weigh it, because some are copper, some are zinc, and the variations are critical. Look for the absence of a mint mark. Look for condition that speaks of preservation rather than decay. Coins like this can hide in plain sight, resting in old jars, tucked in forgotten albums, or waiting in change that passes from hand to hand. You could be the one to uncover it. In conclusion, the 1982 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent without mint mark is a masterpiece of rarity, a silent witness to one of the biggest shifts in U.S. coinage history, and a treasure whose value only grows with time. Owning one isn't just about money. It's about holding a piece of history that can change your destiny. Keep watching, because the next coin on our list will shock you even more. It's a discovery that could leave you breathless. Next coin 3. Now, my friends, you might be thinking rare coins must all come from the distant past, from the 1800s or early 1900s, right? Wrong. Let me pull you into a revelation that will shake everything you thought you knew about coin collecting. Because even in 2011, in an era of smartphones, digital banking, and mass production, a coin was struck that today commands a jaw-dropping fortune. This is the 2011 Lincoln Memorial cent, with the D-Mint mark, a coin so mysterious, so unique that it has carved out its own legend among collectors. Yes, we are talking about a modern penny, one that most people think of as worthless, 1 cent, barely even noticed. But in the world of numismatics, where rarity, condition, and uniqueness combine, this coin is not 1 cent. It is a fortune in disguise. The story begins at the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark signals its origin. Billions of coins flow out of those presses every year. Yet, out of this ocean of copper-plated zinc cents, some coins shine brighter than diamonds. And the 2011 with D cent in uncirculated fine condition, with its stunning gray and white wave patterns dancing across its surface, is one of them. Those waves are not damage, they are beauty. They are the whispers of minting quirks and time itself, painting the surface with a rare texture that no other coin can replicate. It gives this cent a fingerprint, an individuality, making it stand apart in a crowd of billions. Collectors don't just want this coin, they crave it. They battle for it. They guard it like an heirloom once they acquire it. And here's the suspenseful truth that will leave you stunned. This coin, the 2011 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent with D mint mark, uncirculated fine condition, is rocking today's auction markets at an astonishing $137,000. Yes, over $137,000 for a coin barely over a decade old. Can you imagine? Something so recent, so easily overlooked, has now transformed into a treasure chest. And the demand is only climbing. The market knows that modern rarities are the future. Today's pocket change could become tomorrow's legend. And this coin is proof, shining proof, that value doesn't just live in the past. It is alive, it is here, it is growing. The value of this coin increases day by day, like a hidden treasure inflating with every heartbeat of collector desire. To own this coin is to own big money, a fortune in copper and zinc, a treasure that can make you rich overnight. Collector's tip. If you are searching through rolls of coins or handling pocket change, don't dismiss the newer years. Study them carefully. Look for mint marks, look for unusual patterns, and never underestimate the power of condition. An uncirculated coin is like a time capsule. It hasn't been scarred by the world, and that purity drives value through the roof. In conclusion, the year 2011 with D Lincoln cent reminds us that treasures are not just hiding in the dusty past. They are among us, fresh, modern, but no less valuable. This coin proves that every time you hold a penny, you might just be holding the key to a fortune, a treasure chest wrapped in copper. And if this has blown your mind, prepare yourself, because the final coin on our list today will take rarity, excitement, and shock value to a level you never thought possible. Next coin 4. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we arrive at the final stop of our treasure hunt today. A coin so unexpected, so shocking, that it redefines everything you thought you knew about value, rarity, and the hidden treasures of American coinage. Prepare yourself, because this is the 2016 Lincoln Memorial cent without a mint mark, and it carries with it a mystery that turns ordinary copper into pure fortune. At first glance, you might look at this coin and think, it's just another modern penny. What could be special about it? But my friends, this is where the magic of numismatics turns disbelief into astonishment. This cent, born in the modern age, just a handful of years ago, has no mint mark at all. That absence, that missing tiny letter, is a thunderbolt of rarity. Out of the billions churned out in 2016, this version stands as a silent enigma, a hidden jewel among mountains of ordinary coins. Its gray shade whispers of age and uniqueness. Unlike the shiny, polished pennies most people see in their wallets, this one carries an almost regal dignity. Its tone is subdued, elegant, and deeply desirable to collectors who chase beauty as much as rarity. And its very fine condition proves it has survived with strength, with details intact, with every line of Lincoln's profile and every edge of the memorial sharp and proud. This is not just a cent. This is a story. A symbol of how even in the 21st century, with all the precision technology of the U.S., mint accidents, mysteries, and rare anomalies still slip through, becoming treasures of unimaginable value. And now, here comes the revelation you have been waiting for. This 2016 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent without mint mark, in very fine condition, commands an auction price of a staggering $128,000 in today's market. Yes, $128,000 for a coin that most people would pass over without a second glance. This is not a dream, not a myth. This is real, right here, right now. And the value is not standing still. No, my friends, the market is alive with energy, and the value of this coin is climbing higher and higher day after day. What you see today is just the beginning. Tomorrow, it will be more. Next year, it will be even greater. Imagine the shock, the thrill, the life-changing moment of realizing you are holding this treasure in your own hands. That is why collectors guard it, chase it, and fight for it with everything they have. And if you are ever lucky enough to find one, never underestimate its power. Protect it, cherish it, because what you hold is no less than a big treasure chest in the palm of your hand. Collector's tip: always check your modern coins. Never assume newer means worthless. Study them carefully. Look for missing mint marks, unusual tones, and rare conditions. The treasures of tomorrow are being born today, and only the sharp-eyed will recognize them before the rest of the world catches on. In conclusion, the 2016 Lincoln Memorial cent without mint mark is the perfect reminder that rarity does not obey time. It can appear in 1916 or 2016, in copper or zinc, in dusty jars or fresh rolls of change. This coin is proof that treasures hide everywhere, waiting for discovery. And when you hold it, you are not holding 1 cent. You are holding wealth, history, and a future that grows more valuable every day. And there you have it, 4 coins, 4 legends, each one a story of mystery, rarity, and unimaginable value. From the 1978 cent without mint mark to the stunning 2016 gray-shaded rarity, these treasures show us that the smallest coin in your pocket can hold the biggest secret of your life. Friends, Hidden US Coins is here to bring you the truth, the excitement, and the latest updates every single day. Subscribe, stay tuned, and join me on this journey, because tomorrow's treasure could be revealed in the very next video. Remember, never underestimate a penny. Because in the world of rare coins, that 1 cent could be the key to a fortune beyond your wildest dreams.